AI, it's a bit scary. You know, I worry that it'll take me out of a job. Other ways though, it's an opportunity because it can't do everything. It can't do the mistakes that humans make. But it is slightly worrying because it's going to take over so many people's jobs. It makes everything easier. It's bad for the environment. It makes us lazy. In general, I'm worried.
You had obviously Photoshop when that first came along and all this kind of stuff. So I know that's not as bad, but that could have possibly taken a large chunk of your work as well.
No, absolutely. In fact, without Photoshop, I couldn't do what I do. So I'm not anti-tech as such, but I am what I am. You know, I'm a 63-year-old man, so you worry about how this technology is going to change society. Look how the internet changed society. In general, it's been for good because we can get more information quicker. The world has got smaller. Is that good? But I think in general it is. But I worry with AI whether it will become such a beer moth that we become lazy and redundant.
How difficult is it to get into art now?
I've been lucky. I found a way in, and if I can do it, I still think most people can do it. But you've got to come up with something different. You've got to find a different niche, a new angle. You know, you also got to communicate. And Gen Z are motivated by different things. Gen Z don't buy things. Gen Z like experiences. So somehow you've got to compete in their mindset to make them want art.
What was your first bit of art you bought?
My first bit of art I bought was an abstract painting by a guy who just left the Royal Academy Painting School. I was his first ever customer. I paid £250 for a painting and we were best mates.
Still have it?
Still have it, yep. It's in my bedroom.
And of the pieces that you've done, you're going to go for the obvious one. What's your favourite and what's your least favourite?
The things I've done, well, my favourite, sorry to say this, is the next one. And my least favourite, portraits, where I'm trying to bring people to life because obviously X-rays are normally associated with illness and death. So it's a bit of a struggle really using X-ray to bring things to life.
Why do you think the Americans are more open to your art than, say, the Brits?
They embrace photography and new techniques much more than the European clients. I guess if you can buy a painting and a photograph for the same value, most people would choose the painting because it's unique. But in America, that doesn't seem to be such a big issue.
Elton John buys a lot of photos, doesn't he?
Yeah, absolutely, big supporter.
It's not really taken off that much in the UK, is it? Is it because of that reason?
I guess because it's a photograph and nowadays they're captured on a digital device. As a collector, you're thinking, well, what's going to stop the artist or the photographer to print another one? Why is there any value in it? The interesting thing about what I do is my technique is a combination of analog and digital. The digital bit, yeah, you can recreate, but the analog bit you can't. I can't do the two analog things the same even if I wanted to. By nature, everyone's unique. So that really helps me give it perceived value.